In March, home of the NCAA championships. 7 versus 8 set to collide here at 174 pounds. Kaleb Romero and Devin Skatzka. These two met at the Cliff Keen Invitational. Skatzka winning 1-0.
Wow. Yeah. He's behind the door somewhere there. And Romero is on the side of the mat to greet him right there. You see that? Oh.
Skatzka coming to Minnesota. There you see him. From Indiana, wrestled for the Hoosiers for a couple of years. Recently picking up his 100th win. Third at the Big Tens last year. He was an All-American, finishing 8th. Romero falling to Michael Kemmerer this past Friday in Iowa City. Jim, you and I have talked about this as well. 165 extremely deep, but don't sleep on 174 in the Big Ten.
First of all, you've got Mark Hall right there, who's the 3-time finalist and the guy that heavily favored in that weight class. He's been the man, and he's shown us a lot. But yeah, there's a lot of balance there with the rest of the guys in the weight class, what their rankings are. But make no mistake about that's the guy from Penn State. We'll see him next week. But Romero, a guy that does a nice job with his stance. He kind of keeps it out there forward. You see, kind of very disciplined. He likes to keep that bandaged leg back quite a bit. And what a 1-0 match was telling you is that either somebody got riding, somebody decided maybe not to go down, right, in that situation. So probably Romero. So he wants to get this done on the feet. And how about Ethan Smith in that last match? Just it just didn't look to me like there were that many points out there in that bout, but a lot of effort and a lot of straight-on shooting to be able to get to those finishes.
Basically got 2 takedowns inside of 20 seconds.
Right, just being a hammer.
Romero out of Mechanicsburg, Ohio, was a 4-time state champion, 202-3 career record, an all-state quarterback. Ohio Dave Schultz High School Excellence Award recipient as well. No score halfway through this first. There's a shot from Romero. Front headlock position for Skatzka.
Yeah. Advantage position here for Skatzka. He's going to try to go ahead and keep that head stuffed. At the very least, you want to make your opponent work. And referee calls a stalemate there.
Skatzka out of Richmond, Michigan, 4-time state champion, part of a couple team state titles.
Wow, heavy
Good
hips
exchange.
there. Yeah, heavy hips there by Skatzka. Looked like Romero had a pretty deep shot, wasn't able to finish it up. You could also see the sagging of the hips coming down, chest up, wrinkle in the back of the neck.
Skatzka, great athlete, all-state in football as well. 4 sports, wrestling, football, baseball, and track. He's done a really good job since coming from Bloomington and donning that Gophers singlet. 40 seconds, we're still scoreless. Skatzka, hard snap.
Yeah, this match is in his favor when he continued to go ahead and tighten up the distance here. Romero likes to work a little bit more from space. And these tight ties like that are really where Skatzka wants to be. I mean, every step is forward with the tie. There's the fakes there by Romero, but he's settling here for collar ties, and that's really where Skatzka wants to be.
7 versus 8, big toss-up match in this duel. Guys, ear to ear, late in this first period, 2-on-1 there from Skatzka. The time will run out.
And suddenly, every one of those exchanges there, it seems like Skatzka makes his opponent work with that 2-on. He does a lot of tiring out techniques in that situation, and Romero was able to get a couple of late angles there, but didn't take the shot.
Romero with the choice, chooses neutral.
Just like he did before. Looks like that's been the consistent strategy. That's how you get to a 1-0 match. Somebody's choosing neutral usually.
There's a good shot.
Yeah, it comes right back at it. Slams him down. Look at that chest wrap. It's got him cracked down pretty well.
Neutral.
See how he tries to look at that job by this core, right? Oh, wow. That was so powerful by Skatzka. getting Romero out of that crackdown position.
Solid attack there from Romero, but showing the defense, Skatzka, we stay 0-0. There's an attack on the edge, and there's a stall call on Romero backing up.
Not great.
I want to make a quick comment. We just saw Zach Sanders looking good with that tie on.
Oh, he looks great in that tie. Gave him a hard time about that tie before, so I had to buy him one. Felt bad.
One minute remaining in the second period.
You know, Skatzka, what I liked about it, you know, Romero took the shot, but, you know, then Skatzka really started, pursuing. And I think that's the best way to describe that. Taking territory to the point where, and that shot on that finish there, maybe we'll get a chance to see it again, but it slows your opponent down when you feel that type of core strength and you got in on the leg deep and the guy was able to go ahead and get his leg back and bust your grip.
When you look at them at the Cliff Keenan, this match here tonight, Jim, a lot of time spent on their feet with no scoring.
Yeah, but we wouldn't say there's not action. These guys are getting after it here with these ties. I mean, a lot of effort's going into it. I'm not really manufacturing points, of course, but that's what Romero has to do, is mix it up, continue to attack.
Reshot there from Romero, but
Skatzka peels him off one more time, and somehow Romero's got his rear end of yeah, here's a chance of here's a good look at Skatzka fighting off here deep. Watch him crack down. It's a chest lock there, but watch when he slides that right foot underneath. Okay, elevates him through, but watch how he explodes right here. That's tough right there. He gets right to his feet off that. You don't see a lot of guys able to do that consistently. It's a lot of strength. There's the escape.
Skatzka, the lone tally in the match with an escape, 1-0.
Yeah, I just get the feeling that the rest of this match is going to be a physical war. Skatzka wants to tie him up, take territory, hold his lead. Romero is going to probably come a little bit less of a tie. You see him pushing away. Now a driving attempt there by Skatzka. That's good work. He's not giving up on his offense right now. Not just trying to hold the lead.
Romero's got to be careful to circle back in. He's been hit with stalling. Skatzka has not.
Yeah, not likely. I think Romero's going to get to his shot. Right there. Got to be careful not to too much hands to the face type of stuff there for Romero, but he doesn't need to be in here. He needs to free himself and get his offense off and take another shot at the core strength of Skatzka.
Inside of a minute. No surprise, a tight one here at 174. Skatzka doing a nice job just maintaining great position, butt to the center.
Yeah, this is important for the meet.
And a 2-on-1 there momentarily. Couple of head taps and fakes from Romero.
Yeah, you can see the potentially dangerous call. That's where Romero is going with that. Got warned. Again, tying up ear to ear. That's not where Romero wants to be. He wants to be right here. He's got to go ahead and take that free shot and see what opens up with it. The free shot is going to be the setup to his finish.
Just 20 seconds left.
Straight shot right there. Fought off pretty well. Now he has the leg. He's got him split.
Romero drives through and scores the takedown with 8 seconds left. Kaleb Romero makes that final shot. Capitalizes and victory.
Tremendous job there, you know, and then that's exactly what you have to do when you're trying to chase a guy down there. Just drove into that double A position.